What are some skinny people problems? My personal favorite. You can't be diabetic. You're skinny. Oh. Thanks random man at the gas pumps. I'll let my pancreas know immediately. What a strange comment. Every type 1 diabetic I've ever known was skinny. Of course. The ones I didn't know. I didn't know. Always having to sit in the middle seat of the car. Can't sleep on my side because my bony knees touch each other and it hurts too much. To sleep on my side is have to wear thick sweet pants or put a cushion between my knees. I have no momentum. But we can accelerate faster. Friends lifting you to show how easy it is to do so. Especially when you tell them to put you down, and they joke about dropping you. If I hit my hip on a table or something as I'm walking by, it hurts a lot and leaves a bad bruise. My ass hurts after sitting for too long. That's about it. I used to be fat as peep. Now I'm skinny and the most apparent difference is I get cold much faster. Doesn't matter how I layer up. Finding pants that fit for a guy. Yup. Good luck trying to find 28x32 jeans. Pinching a nerve in but because of my bony ass sitting down all day. My grandmother calling me the ambassador of world hunger. Damn, grandma. That's cold. It hurts to sit too long. I felt this in my tailbone. Being bony and sharp when being hugged. I've learned that if you get into Muay Thai, being bony and sharp is a huge plus. I learned that in karate. It would hurt me to block punches with my wrist, but it hurt them a whole lot more. I've been doing it wrong all this time. I kept using my face. Aha. My face to your foot style. How do you like it? All the shirts that look good on the mannequin turns out to have pins in the back. And the shirt on the mannequin is the last/only small size they have in stock, leaving none for you to even try on. If you don't like baggy clothes, good luck finding something that will fit you. I've resorted to buying my clothes from Europe because I can never find clothes that have the slim fit I'm looking for in Canada or the USA. Pull&Bear jeans are my go-to jeans. They fit how I want and are cheap. Having to deal with people's comments about your weight/body. Apostrophe. You look anorexic. Do you even eat? Apostrophe. I'm scared you'll blow away in the wind. Put some meat on FGS. No one's going to want to get with a bag of bones. Having to make extra holes in your belt. Obviously a first world problem, but kind of a pain in the ass nonetheless. Undefined. Also thanks for the cool solutions. This was actually pretty fun. I've got one of those clicker belts. Man, they are awesome. Perfect fit every time. Wow, you ate all of that? People making a circle with their fingers around your wrists. Funny thing is I've gained 40 pounds since college, and I can still circle finger thing around my wrist. Apparently my wrists will always be skinny. Not being able to break a branch by jumping on it. Being colder in the winter. I feel personally called out for the branch breaking one. My 24-year daughter works as hard to keep healthy weight on as I do to get mine under control. If she gets sick and has no appetite, she drops down fast, and it's frightening to see. People call you weak all the time. Yup. IF bartend and people stare in. Or when I carry 2 whole 24 packs of beer to stock. If I had $1 for the number of times I've heard, "Do you need help with that?" I probably wouldn't have to bartend anymore. Something I recently found out. Rib pain. Woke up with a stabbing pain in my chest and phoned the doctor, who said it's quite common with skinny people. Nothing to do other than rest, stay on painkillers, and wait for it to fade. The pain lasted a few days, but was slowly but surely fading. The painkillers were nothing serious, just some non-prescription stuff to get through the worst of it. Please do not take a random Reddit comment as a diagnosis. If you have similar sounding problems, please go see a doctor if you haven't already. Annoying to wear bracelets because of skinny wrists. People thinking I have an eating disorder, a family constantly asking if I'm eating. No ass can't twerk / looks silly on the dance floor when I try to shake my butt. Sometimes it's hard to feel sexy because I have no curves. People commenting on my weight in general. It makes me really uncomfortable and I never know what to say, even if it's a compliment. This is just the way my body is. Can we just not comment on it? When I was skinny, people would comment on how skinny that I was, but when I was fat they complained about how fat I got. Lol. I'm a skinny guy in the trades. I'm not heavy enough to do a lot of stuff. I'm an HVAC apprentice. One of my biggest difficulties is getting pipes apart. I need 4-foot pipe wrenches because everyone has goddamn monkey paws. Even if I put all my weight into it, I still need help. But they just like to watch. Peeping sadists. I also can never find a tool belt that fits. I don't care how many wheels you put on it. I can't push it. Popovits. Forget it. You need me to stand on something? Let me grab some tools to weigh me down. Also, bending condit is an adventure. As some have stated, I'm a god in crawl spaces. They really don't bother me all that much. I'm also a savior, because I always have a breaker bar with 6-point sockets. I have 6 chickens that scream. Every peeping morning. Yes, but when someone has to crawl into a crawl space or attic, then you become the hero. As a male, society doesn't take you that seriously when you're skinny. Especially if you look younger than your age you are skinny. The implication is that you can't be a real man if you don't look like one. An ideal man is big and muscular, while skinny / small men are seen as weak and vulnerable. It makes things such as first impressions, meeting people and dating far more of a challenge because you constantly have to prove / validate yourself to others simply because of your appearance. PPL saying, eat a cheeseburger. Some of these things have already been said before, but I'll list them anyway because they bother me. Some girls don't enjoy the physical aspect of cuddling with me, they like the emotional aspect. I usually worry that I'm gonna break my back or something if I try to carry my partner around. Most t-shirts look sublar on me. Have to wear a belt most of the time. I feel cold too quickly. My ass hurts when I sit for too long. My body hurts when I sleep on a surface that doesn't have a lot of cushion. Camping is much harder. I feel self-conscious at the beach. I eat a ton of sugar. It doesn't increase my weight, but I'm sure it's messing up many other things in my body. Undefined. As a guy, the crippling sense of low self-esteem. Reading all of these responses is like a checklist as to what gave me problems growing up. The constant comments. Problems when pants shopping. Constant eating but nothing to show for it. People using fingers to put a ring around my wrist or upper ankles. Comparing myself to athletic friends. Etc. It was a struggle from middle school through college. Now, as a middle-aged guy, I look at my man gut and think, wow, I could use a salad. Hard to gain weight, stomach doesn't want it. Bones can sometimes look more prominent, which isn't great. Clothes are too loose on you. When people tell you to "eat more." It's hard to eat loads, because your appetite for food isn't high and now undefined. People saying they envy me because I can eat a lot and not gain weight. They don't realize that I have hypoglycemia and must eat almost constantly. Jewelry like rings and bracelets, sometimes belts, are always too big. People always ask me how I'm so skinny, and it's so hard to find pants that fit. It hurts to lie on hard ground. Being freezing cold all the goddamn time. Wow, you look like a stick. Are you a noodle or a human? And also heavy wines. Joint pain when on hard surfaces. Bones are directly exposed to the surface just about. Well, in the black community, being thick is seen as the ideal beauty standard, so when you are a skinny black girl you are often called anorexic, or you are constantly a target for rude comments about your weight from strangers and family members. Not only am I skinny, I'm pale and tall too. So I basically look like every creepypasta creature. Noodle arms. Chicken legs. Bird chest. Giraffe neck. As an underweight girl. No thank you. I'm full no. You're so small. Take more. People randomly touching your stomach and saying speep like you have no fat on you at all. Do you? People comparing themselves to you. Saying they wish they were like you. If they were skinnier life would be easier. People hitting on you and you being uncomfortable and telling a friend, but the friend saying they wish they got that attention, and it makes you feel bad about being uncomfortable, even though it's a creepy old guy and you just wanted to vent. Finding fitting clothing is one of the worst things. Sizes that are the right tightness are too short, and they never have my pants size. Also, low blood pressure sucks.